Hello, my dear friends. I'm about to give you a free gift. It's a sample video from my patreon.com site, and it is a mini mentoring session. You'll get one of these every Friday, just as a little teaser, a little taste to see what it would be like to get one of these 5 days a week. If you decide you'd like to have one of these mini mentoring sessions 5 days a week, ad-free, go to A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com, patreon.com, and sign up. It's only $5 a month. You get 20 videos a month, and they are designed to give you a kick in the pants first thing in the morning. It's set up so that you can see them first thing, so you can watch them in bed even before you get going. It's designed for payroll and at-home homemakers, and it will help you with the way you think about the way you're doing life and doing the FlyLady system. So I hope that you go over and check out my Patreon site. While you're there, look at all of the other opportunities that I have for you for mentoring. We do personal one-on-one mentoring. There are different levels of that. And also I offer this year in 2022 financial mentoring. So if you need a budget, if you would like to be financially independent, now's the time to sign up for that as well. Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video. Hello, my dear friends. Today we're going to talk about the magic of small daily changes and how that affects your clutter. I know that your clutter is driving you crazy. I know that it's in the back of your mind. I know that even if you can't see it in your home, you know where it is. So the magic of small daily changes is what will actually cause your home to transform into that streamlined home that you want. So what are those daily changes? Well, we start with routines. Now, routines are for us. It looks like they may be for the family, but in the long run, they're for us. And you may have heard me say this before, but it bears repeating. When you do your morning routine, for example, you're going to get up and you're going to swish and swipe the toilet and wash your face and brush your teeth and comb your hair and put on your makeup and get your clothes on and make your bed. You're going to go in the kitchen and you're going to empty the dishwasher and make something to drink. That's your actual morning routine. How do some of these things benefit you? How would emptying the dishwasher benefit you? How would swishing and swiping, in other words, cleaning the toilet and the sink really quickly every morning, benefit you? Doesn't that benefit the whole family? Well, it does benefit the family, it's true. But who carries the burden of that? When you come into the kitchen in the morning and your dishwasher wasn't emptied, let's say in the middle of the day before, and it got filled up with dirty dishes and no one ran it because that was part of your before bed routine, and you still had because you thought maybe there was a little more room, but other people couldn't find out how to put those plates in there, and so now there are dishes built up on the kitchen counter and in the sink, etc. If you had your dishwasher empty in the beginning of the day and people had filled it up during the day, and you've been there to organize that and make sure that things happen the way they should, hopefully, and at the end of the day you make sure all the dishes are in the dishwasher, the soap is in it, and you run it, then the first thing in the morning you empty it again so that this cycle repeats over and over again. This benefits the family, but it more benefits you, because the glory of walking into a kitchen that you know the dishes in the dishwasher are clean, the sink is shining, the counters are clear, that's for you, mama. That's for you when you walk into the kitchen in the morning. Okay, that's your kitchen singing, ah, good morning. It's a wonderful feeling. When you go into the bathroom and the toilet is shiny, have you ever been sick in a dirty toilet? You never know. Have you ever had a neighbor come over and said, oh, can I use your potty? Is it clean? Oh my goodness. But if you've been in there that day and you've swished and swiped it in the morning, and when you're there, you look, oh, there's no toilet paper. The kids used the last of the toilet paper. Let me put a new one on. All those little niceties that make it convenient for someone to use the bathroom, including you, happen, and it makes it nicer for you. So when your neighbor says, if she's over visiting and having coffee, I don't know with Omicron if that's happening right now, but let's say that they did, or your sister or somebody came over, you want them to be able to go use your bathroom and not worry about it. That's for you. Okay. So The routines, slowly but surely, make life nicer for you. But the things that are going to really change, the little things that are going to really change, are the decluttering that you do in your zone. You have 4 days a week, or 4 units of time a week of 15 minutes. If you're a payroll homemaker, you'll take those 4 units together on a Saturday morning and work for 1 hour in your zone. If you're an at-home homemaker, you do 15 minutes 4 days that week. Those little changes, those small changes of decluttering for 15 minutes are what is going to make a huge change in your house over time. Some people say, well, Kat, I need to see immediate change. I need gratification, or I'm just not inspired to go forward. Well, change your perspective. If you're going to need immediate gratification, which I think we all need, then know that you're going to clear one shelf today. I've got one shelf I want to clear today. That's my job for 15 minutes. Let's say it's a bookshelf, or a shelf full of, it could be a cabinet full of pots and pans, just whatever, something that you can clear about the size of a banker box. It's not a huge amount of space. You're going to declutter, because decluttering takes time. You have to think about, what am I going to do? Am I going to keep this or throw it away or give it away? I mean, I don't want you to take a lot of time debating. Make a quick decision and go with it. But in the end, you have a clean, organized space. At the end of that 15 minutes, you are done. You're not completely done, because you have to complete the process of decluttering, which is to take the trash outside to the garbage, to take the giveaway, and put it in the back of your car so you can take it when you go on errand day to give it away. And then the put away means you take the things that don't belong on this shelf and you go put them where they do belong, the things you want to keep. And now you can go back anytime you need some gratification, open the cupboard or look at the shelf and say, and if you do that 4 times this week, you're going to have 4 shelves or 4 cabinets or 4 drawers or whatever that are going to give you gratification. You get to go look at that. You also want to look at it to make sure that you aren't recluttering the space, or someone else isn't recluttering the space, re-educating your family as to what this space is used for. So that's how little changes can change your life. Now, there are other parts that we need to do that will change the way your home runs, and that is your weekly plan, your basic weekly plan. On Mondays, at-home homemakers do a weekly home blessing hour. Payroll homemakers do that on Saturday morning as well. So they have 2 hours of work on Saturday morning. Don't feel bad. Don't think I don't know what I'm talking about. I worked for 40 years. I know how this works. I've been where you are. But if you work for 2 hours, if you get up on Saturday morning like you did Monday through Friday, and you work in that zone for 1 hour, and you do your basic weekly plan, your weekly home blessing hour, in 2 hours you're going to be done. Now, if you have a family and you work during the week and your husband works during the week and everybody's off on Saturday, there's nothing to say that you can't have them help you with that weekly home blessing hour. Or you might have some other assignments for your family to do while you're working diligently at what you're working at. Setting an example is the most important thing you can do. Doing something consistently. And then inspecting what you expect of your family. Inspecting it. Did you do what I told you to do? Those are little changes that are going to make a big difference in your life. But the weekly home blessing hour is not a deep clean. It's a blessing, where you're blessing the house and making it look better. You're doing a 10-minute vacuum of the whole house. It is possible. 5 rooms, 2 minutes each, period. You're doing a 10-minute mop of the whole house, which is just the kitchen and the bathrooms. 3 minutes in the kitchen, 2 minutes in each bathroom. It might not even take you 10 minutes. You're dusting the whole house. If you have a feather duster, especially a FlyLady feather duster, you can get that at tools@flylady.net. I do not have any affiliation with that, other than it is a fabulous tool and I highly recommend it. You can do so much in 10 minutes in your house when you're dusting with a FlyLady duster. You don't have to move things. You just dust. It's amazing. 10 minutes. 10 minutes on wiping down the glass in your house. Just looking at little smudges. You're not using the Windex and paper towels and cleaning the whole thing. You're cleaning the smudge, the splatter. That's it. The nose print, the fingerprint. That's it. 10 minutes to get that done. Stripping your bed takes about 2 minutes. You strip the bed and get those sheets in the washer first thing in the morning on Saturday from your bed. And overall, it'll probably take about 10 minutes, but it doesn't take 10 minutes in a lump sum. It takes about 2 minutes, and then you go put it in the washer and let it run. When it's done, you put it in the dryer. It dries. When it's done, you take it out. You don't fold them. You put them back on your bed. You let that bed air out until you get those sheets back on. So you're not wasting time. Your time is valuable. Whether you're at home or whether you're payroll, your time is valuable. These little changes are going to make a huge change in your life. The way you see yourself, not as a martyr, but as a nurturer, as the only mother. That's you. You have to take care of yourself. So another thing that's going to make a huge change in your life is that before bed routine, where you go to bed on time. And to do that, you have to do your before bed routine. You have to go backwards. So let's say this is your time you need to go to bed. You need to be in bed asleep at 10, then you need to be in bed at 9:30, which means you need to do your before bed routine at 9, or maybe the last part of your before bed routine at 9:15. And you need to get the kids in bed at such and such a time, which means you need to bathe them at such and such a time, which means you need to feed them at such and such a time, which means you need to start dinner at such and such a time. And maybe do your before bed routine after dinner before you start their before bed routine. And you just say brushing your teeth and flossing your teeth and turning on the dishwasher for the end. But you have to be mindful and do these little steps so that you can get your sleep, and so that you will feel better the next morning, and so that you can get up in the morning and do your morning routine. The two most important routines are the before bed routine and the morning routine. These little things are going to make a huge change in your life and in the clutter that you cause in your household, or that you allow to be thriving in your household, because you feel better and you can stay on top of it. Okay? So decluttering with the clutter stops, decluttering in your zone, doing your routines, doing your basic weekly plan, these things are going to change your life. No one thing is huge. Don't make it bigger than it is. It's little. Do what you need to do every day. Don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. Do what you need to do today. This is a tiny change that will make a huge difference in your life. And always, always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.